be woman. Well, my man Stephen Force and Akwaba officially now Yanshe Nkomona, so a director of ITMA, the New Patriotic Party. Yankomona about Black Star match in India, but if I and I also at the same time. Yababe din komo about Bibi Fufrubia, Omodia Ba, Omode Babe enhance Dr. Bawumia campaign. Force memoir.
Yeah.
Akwaba so.
Yeah. Na Mira Hokakra.
Ade.
Now players say Bobo Ayeka history actually at the level be near the Mingini said that's the route to go to motivate players who are here to die a little for their country. I think well, I wasn't there, but I could tell from the faces of the players that they were not happy. They were not happy. I mean, they were just being respectful. But we should find, a better way of talking to the players, getting them to understand why they need to play, and not as a TNB. These are professional players. Yeah. They play football for a living. Yeah. And we shouldn't think that they doing well here benefits us more than it benefit them. Yeah. It is a two-way street.
Exactly.
If Ghana is doing well, the players also get to shine.
They cash in.
They cash in. Almost as can be shown bottom when I would just say you get it. So I think the GFA should rather sit down and then almost show homework say players call up. Ghana has several players, and building a team, and yet they be foreign-based players in Kwanzaa. We can decide to have a certain percentage of players,
local players.
You make me train frequently. I'm say every 1 week and I say every 2 weeks or Legon Park train. So training constantly. Then you have serious match near the maybe about 20% foreign base full be 20 just to give that foreign touch. Spicing it up. But the core players there. I mean, we've been proven to time without number. Asia players are
oh yes.
Because they play together. Jelly, the synergy is there. Obi man it is kojo menu to me buffer say kojo menu any others. We should begin to take certain bold solutions for the Black Star. I say Obi through and also taking a bold solution is not easy.
Yes, Usra only.
What we mom travel me they mean try be that mom travel and say all that obecha amount for bebre and tanko I didn't know so we should start taking some bold solutions. Say be okay. It's a matter of policy. In calling players, we are doing 70-30. 70 local based players, 30 foreign.
And no crab for Swama when invested in local players.
Exactly. I mean local league, should stand on its feet. Say local league now standing on its feet. How do you get good players to feed your national team?
GFA president, your league is not feeding your national team.
I'm even surprised. I mean, country.
Also, team Ghana how?
It is surprising. We live in a country our people watch more foreign teams playing than our local.
Because they're attractive.
I mean, and there was a time, I don't know when we got here, but there was a time we supported Koto. I'm a serious Kotoko supporter.
I'm a supporter.
And then you feel that I remember I had a cousin who was living with us and no. All support has.
Okay.
Now, my papa de only a Kotoko supporter. Na Yabona has a na cousin ya na so be jubilate. Papa fan personal. Fan personal. So this is what our football in Ghana used to be, and we should start looking at both. For me, I'm stressing on both solutions. Because
that's where you are coming from.
That's where I'm coming from. But both solution, and then I take care. No, okay. I'm putting my all in this. We are building a team.
And then this significant change back.
70% local based players. We don't care whether they play Real Madrid or they play where. It is local based players. They are playing as a team. They can gel. Then the better 30% be foreign about. No foreign player will make it to the team. No, it means very good. The pedigree good at just on over. Although on your moon training chair, no, or jelly. To send your experience or Lionel Messi say on it or jelly. I no crowd in the experience, no back to bed. No one man team, no. I come on. You know, so
but you can because of selfish interests.
I mean, if that's what I'm saying, if only they have the interest to know, they have the capacity to take both solutions. Some bit media Black Stars and Kwana, because some of us the only team I support me. Yes, we all support foreign clubs, alright, but me team I'm a supporter. You know, I can never miss a Black Star match.
Yeah,
I can't miss it. Yeah. You know, but yeah, I'm a Chelsea supporter, I'm a Real Madrid supporter, but it can pass. It can pass. Later, I'll listen to the scores. Yeah. That's me. But Black Star, me per se, me dem me home in fact, Black Star, me per se me near fit even so. Because I have this firm belief that me ni saying.
Okay. And only mindset are there.
Imagine ni bobo ni bi. So what I say, me imagine fit so pay. Yeah, be say na what me imagine fit so major.
And collectively, and then you can say the
spirit of the nation.
Exactly.
Because me the margin any many edrebu born na mame de boa mo ye de shim. Nti blaster bobo na say what distract me o frɛ me.
You no telepathic football.
O distract my attention na me na me start trying to share the end wow so that's how much some of us support the Blaster, and I appreciate people the
GFA. Bring back the love, no.
So bring back the love, no. Say it must follow with something. Yeah. Love and yakasa. Say you taking steps.
Yeah.
It's not about it's not about money. It's about steps, bringing the right players who have the dedication to play. Most of these foreign players, look, are not born a ball outside.
Yeah.
Or now, share the being born, papa. No, but boy, I know baboon in them, no, when you be on board. And I say, oh yeah, you know, so young fellow local based players, no more. Almost some person go for it.
Sir,
to me, no. Now or the boy team. Or qua fine, young fellow from replacing. Yeah. Because I'm training constantly. Sometimes when our Black Stars are playing, I see a lot of
gaps.
I say, they don't gel. And it's
you remember the days of Sule Muntari and Asamoah Gyan more.
Exactly.
Omujina field no so what you say.
Na lie ma ehwe ha no passable. Lie to me in different no passable.
Cuz
onim say Sule nam ho. You know, so that's where I believe. Say, I'm still very optimistic. Say,
okay.
If you look at the speed with which the Accra Sports Stadium has been brought to life, I believe, say, with the right, you know, vision, no?
And
strategies, you know, it means we have the capacity.
Stadium ready, I am.
Account maintenance. Born there, so mobile, but. You're buying in the facilities now. In the first. It is I don't know what my take on it is. It is we shouldn't look at it. May and tackle only GFA and Ghana Sports Authority, National Sports Authority, and maybe government.
Or ministry.
Tackle Ghana as a whole. We have a serious maintenance culture issues.
Yeah.
You know. Our maintenance culture is very terrible, and it's affecting the whole country. May we fear one say Ghana for na be did penny for you. Nti say yaka say be tackle penny for ne pe na eja Ghana for do na. I say na nsu nya efi no wasa kakra na we cleaning no wasa dey egum. It's the same thing. Yeah, ne Ghana, and you see.
But the challenge is always I mean, at the end of the day, o kan ye nyina na e be ye futu to ye nyina maintenance culture. But there are people who are in charge. It is expected say omobe rise to the occasion.
Exactly.
Say stadium no tete up and somewhere. You don't expect to be ote ablekuma. Ebia ote ne container bia no a wode ye ne momo. Ena obekwa kwesisi ho.
Nokre.
Obi asede a woje hu sika bosumi bia.
Nokre. Onia say make say the whole country. I've noticed a big problem. You know, that with the young son nipa you know, utu can call Amanonia, call UK and Germany, Europe, America. You see, a whole phenomenon yet authorities in the Mahoya field. Yes, authorities didn't play on part. But say Oprah has saying, that's a nipa na Oprah wa amano. Why not so be you fear? Hey.
The difference is that the difference is enforcement.
Yes.
Enforcement. Ahano. what the ball at for more manage na hokra won kan foko.
Exactly.
Police ni any tuya or no police name no kra you got to know the way no to form.
And it is because do you see na me can be onim so ko Germany.
Yeah.
Obi aye police.
Sound of my own society.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we need to have a society in such a way say obi di bonia. Na omododo yesen. Omododo ebedu yenyina. AMA can never watch everywhere. Ghana police can also never watch everywhere.
Systems.
Thank you.
And then leadership.
Education.
Leadership.
We all have a role to play.
One first system now to why then I'm educating go for about. You can educate the people. Okay, maybe education. Don't litter. Don't loiter. It is
the consistency of it.
Very consistent, but system being a way in place to ensure
education one, and then the system. System laws near the free. But me challenge with it because all these systems and things now, and it's a who Ghana yet against loitering.
Who is enforcing? That is leadership.
Now, yes, what institutions are somewhere enforcing. It means there is a problem.
Yes.
That problem is and tackle we'll round around. We'll walk around the same problem cyclical. Now, I'm saying one of my bruchi. Now, Udi Bonia. And yet, police, near first person of Betchu. Although there's a system, Udi Bonia. Abriwebi or shiny them baby. Eba phone, no afraid police no. Ghana nipa dodo sen obi di bonipa otimi frɛ police man.
Nipa dodo sen no frɛ police a police promptly responded. So what I say?
Okay. Let's move. Let's move. I mean, feel say
frɛ police I say me see what but I have 3 days time no more.
In my own opinion, I think say a sense of responsibility to man.
Exactly.
It will make the work of
collective responsibility.
It will make the work of even authorities, police, and everybody much effective.
That's right.
Me saying say collective responsibility does not exempt the leadership. So leadership is your major. That's a yes, they are eboa. But the leadership is your mother. Yes, say we are even fighting leadership. It makes the work difficult, and there's no country in this world such a mentality of the people a good leadership person works. It doesn't work anywhere.
Stephen, I think say some come away because we dear na asinke na manfo who say we all have a part to play in building the nation.
Everybody.
Just that people are not happy with Black Star. Philip Sapia said, "Bibi Ghana 0, Sudan 1. God bless our homeland Ghana." Now, all the prediction we about
exactly. Then you what back time God bless our homeland. Responsibility now make you see, we must all love Ghana unconditionally. We have to. You see, it is
unconditionally.
We have to. We have to love Ghana. You see, an American child, ya chireni bibi. You see, I say and so this idea and you started a catch it won't end ye but a constant. I say obi me I say obi yes or cause you bringing it back and yet bringing it back a kanga crowd and see then back immediately now almost say hey, you are veering off target. You can't speak against the United States of America openly like that. You are an enemy of the state. In certain countries like China, you cannot speak against. You see, I say a money amount for tea, I say on my way and no penny a walk.
Yeah.
No matter how much happy or unhappy you are, this is the only country you have, and we must all love this country unconditionally. Say Ghana, any another nation, because made them supported the other nation. It is un-Ghanaian.
But yeah, it is un-Ghanaian.
It is highly, and I won't even listen to any excuse.
The example you gave, say American Koda,
exactly.
They share move from school. The point is that Akwadani Benini, I patriotic, I don't mind. Not just because you're training with school.
Exactly.
But otun anywhere you could now, or who say, Impenifoni D are leading by example. So what I say, oh no.
Say yes, I did now.
They are leading by example.
The same people, no. Ebe grow no be penny for, and they will lead by example. You see, now make us be what to say.
Who kochira kwada patriotism. Na also ni TV. Na
who be fufra. The own no.
And then the babra.
Nia own no is as a result of adie bia ya kire no tam no so no. Me this a problem na ye pese ye solve no. Enye and then ye be hu results.
Na ya sha se mpo se pese
solve. Say yes sha no matter what.
Steven, yeni ene enkomo. Yeni enkomo na aha na ye beka we
I tell you. Patriotism enkomo there. Me I have my stance on it because I believe in patriotism, unconditional patriotism. Say many in Ghana hunti no, that's not the situation. I may not be happy about what the nation is doing or what leaders is doing, but I have to love Ghana.
But you know what? You know what the Gen Zs are saying on social media? They are rejecting this idea of Ghana ni omaya yewo. They are rejecting it. They tell you, say, in this globalized world, if your country is not enhancing your development, you can adopt another.
If it's that simple, Ombuna ketem ko America. Now do what? You see, we travel around.
Yeah.
We took can call UK, America, Germany, baby, what would do one house as Sam in Fia? You want to me to come call Brochang, na me nimpo se me bibini. I just thought I was a human being. Okay, and we need to start telling the youth to let them understand. There's a lot of misinformation, miseducation happening, especially on social media. Ama youth in the beginning, hate your mind.
Yeah.
It is a miseducation, you know, and out there, that's not what they are taught to. You know, we are, the media is so poisoned. And now my youth, you know, Adrians are, you get it. It's a problem at home. We need strong, very decisive leadership to do this.
Yeah, we have come back to the issue of leadership.
Let me say, holistic.
Yes, but that's it. No. So, and now more launch at the fufru be na me person bo me hon komo kakra. Most of them be a friend then chatbot.
Yes, Bawumia GPT.
Bawumia GPT.
Exactly.
And your chat GPT.
That
Bawumia GPT. What is it about?
Pre-trained transformer.
Okay.
Generative pre-trained transformer.
And only GPT no.
And GPT no.
Okay. So where Bawumia there no?
Bawumia there. So there are other generative, you know, apps or Chat GPT or Chat AI and we could have chosen to use any of them and all that. But then we wanted to build one that is Ghanaian.
Okay.
That is that will identify with our Ghana setting, and understand the Ghanaian, pick up the emotions of the person speaking, and who even your age levels and relate to you in that manner. So this is a chatbot, the digital campaign department, the digital campaign department of the MPP campaign 2024. No,
and more manual department of the campaign, more digital.
Say the normal campaign, no, only the digital campaign department.
More trenches in
the digital one, headed by the venerable Dr. Augustine Blay. He's the director of digital campaign. I don't know or any vision they build these apps. And this particular technology, they friend about Bawumia GPT is a chatbot.
What kind of chatbot are you saying?
I say chat, something like chat robot. So we can say
robot, you know, a bot.
Bot, no.
Exactly,
a chatbot. Abefo. If you be at it, and in the di in Kobo.
Yeah.
And no din komot senia when ya kasa na edin kase na o koso na o di nkomo a senia only you about me pepe na edin nkomo because ye dey ne ideals and ne philosophies ne values ne vision ne moral beliefs ne dey build it he is very consistent and very clear in his mind what he has for Ghana. And he continually say he is very clear in his mind what he wants to do for Ghana. And his vision for Ghana and society, his vision for how a nation should be run and society, even long before he became vice president. That was his vision. Even long before he obeyed deputy governor. Now he has written a book on how digitalization can help Africa to progress. Mekai said, time now reading the 70-point vision for Ghana UPSA no. The microphone ma yera omanpenin dada omanpenin kufo. Say on can be. Say first time we share yera about 2003 UK. na akwa president for Kotie lecture on economic development na Bawumia na one young man na deliver lecture no man in so na ye papa na he was happy because na Ghanaian and he was talking about how to use digital transformation to transform the economies of Africa. 2003. And this man has been consistent in his belief on society.
Which he's been a digital man from day one.
Yes. Or no, his view about economy is using digitalization to champion it. Because economy is data. You need data. How do you even make the decisions, to affect the people that you want to rule? So he's been very clear. So he's because on you be a flip flop on win that no, he's very clear in his mind. Say na mpesa me, say na mpesa yako. So it was easy to translate on only visions, the ideals. Or catch into a chatbot and I say a robot. And I say a fidia any nipa ebedi nkomo se na be ya okoso na one obisa na sema na waka achiro pepepe.
So how does this typically work? For instance, me wa me smartphone.
Exactly.
Me den na me ne Dr. Bawumia akasa. And I chat with this app.
Very simple. You don't have to go and download any application.
Sir,
David.
Minim san ka ba ka say obeko Play Store.
David.
And iOS for no so.
David.
Oh, unko download it.
Download she.
So how does this work?
The answer obeko browser mo. I send ya ChatGPT ba for front na no. No abo bawumiagpt.com.
Okay.
Asa.
Oh, ne do call host straight.
Do call host straight. Enu ko answer ko click nyama bebre. Obo ya bawumiagpt.com.
Into one could download it.
David.
Okay.
Into the normal browser now they call internet so now they Google near there now okowa. In fact, oko Google kana obo bawumiagpt.com. Now submit it. Sorry, the Bible to amount no way me aso na wako rim. Na wa start din komo. And any can say because of for the way cyber security information protection near the
privacy issues.
Privacy issues. Person only bought ye din koma o feel free. Na nya o person o kache ye Bawumia no waka akere no.
Okay.
Question o person obisa no we bisa no. Na on nya the sense of ye hweme. The sense of nyame ke o kire bi ye be chimi ana me ye ne dan ti no. Ya nje details.
Sir.
Yembisa say register. Yenju phone number, yenju email address. Of course, so now I start just chat because we want to. The whole purpose of this is not everybody will have an encounter with Dr. Bawumia before the election. See, through this app, among Funya, a very near experience. To say, Papa, ejina we nim na wenya na oni din komo. See, a person confonya that kind of experience. Now, the over 30 million Ghanaians who may never meet him to ask him questions. Now, certain misconceptions are everyone from him on the internet. A be and throw a be a country sema man for kekano. O person ubisana say, Papa, ya say. Na emuti saying, ubisana. In fact, obenya abotre na wachechirumu. Where you are no say me vision ni na say netie na saying question I will be say anu ye eni. That's how ya build this. It's very simple to use. You don't need to download any app. Unko download it. Call bawumiagpt.com now. That's the way Rema odi ojuma.
I see. My main try Bawumia
GPT.
Bawumiagpt.com.
Sa pepe. Now, ever since I launched in Dre, just say, amount for abaso. These questions now will be Sunday. Although you need nipo bisa, but questions they you or back end.
Okay.
Now, who questions are bar?
A bit saying
very interesting.
a be a personal questions and
oh yeah, people want to know.
And does he respond?
Those ones that doesn't invade his privacy,
Okay.
Or to me, amount. Answer. It be it be a very, very personal. I mean,
and then
some day, me read the question, be a Jimmy some.
I see.
I'm on for you paying any transit them baby will be anywhere. I'm on some bisano. And it tells you the way what concerns the people. You know, through this we get to know what the people are most concerned about.
Okay.
The economy, what people are mostly concerned about, their daily bread. You understand? Not much. Minim say, try.
Now, Babusa dogs is here. We say, hi, dog. How are you doing today? Dog will come PG.
Say, we read mood, no.
Sir.
So,
or say, hello. I day all right. How you day?
Exactly. Or to pigeon, you want to cover you.
Hope say you day enjoy your day. Remember, come 2024, make you vote number 1 for the ballot. You go help Ghana move forward. And he's asking me to talk to him. So talk to me, I am listening. Then I will put in another. So let me see. What is your plan for dealing with Galamsey?
That's a trendy question. It is one of the issues.
Okay, so I have sent in that question. Let's see what answer I get from the bot. So what is your... Okay, I think I have to edit this one. Okay, so what may answer? I say Dr. Bawumia's plan for dealing with Galamsey, which is also illegal mining, includes the following initiatives. So we know it's like manifesto no na
exactly
what their share system
exactly
into busa question and I pick the relevant portions of the manifesto and tell you
exactly not the amount, because you see sometimes
we say where textbook answers because people want
not necessarily
something beyond just what
not necessarily textbook answers.
Okay,
some are things are on wakao baby.
Okay,
what you say try say yebema what back close to you, because you are engaging his ideas. And you're not personally now. Exactly. You are engaging his ideas. Now say this election is about issues.
Okay.
And yeah, propaganda thrown away. For the electorate should make informed decision.
Okay.
Say nipa obeto man should be informed about what the person one is saying. So oba obeye. Say nebeya oba yetimi holding no. Say your manifesto you read it. How many Ghanaians actually read the manifesto that political parties, come up with?
Even the elites don't.
They don't. But this time we want to make it easy for people to engage the candidates. Not the manifesto. In fact, your field, which maybe some say, me field in here, but then I want me because of the bulky manifesto document now, it becomes difficult for you to say, but call a specific place to and how will you even get the understand? But this one break it down to a way that everybody it's a fun textbook the amount. In fact, and say, only explain it to you in a way you want to understand it. Say, explain to me as an ordinary Ghanaian who is not technical. Breaking it down amount in a way I will better say.
Most say we enhancing a campaign or a bit may lead you to electoral fortunes. Are Ghanaians going to take advantage of this?
So far, the number of people are almost used to ever since last night. I'm checking here launching in that na jobe in tembe 2 a.m. and I'm a check some person who people who we've had up over 80,000 hits.
Wow.
Yes, because it's an interesting idea. So people just my gosh, it's quite addictive though. So in that year launch is in and say man answer questions. Question be our panelists be our beside and you
okay.
No, not the aba. It is quite interesting to engage. Only bit me na bon common. Tell you any adding common. And yeah, what is this? What is that? Also bit me I can watch a match.
Okay.
No, so you catch on or catch it. What manifesto ni
what are some of the funniest questions among Foni Biebusa?
Okay, I think what somebody asked, and I'm sure that the person is a lady.
Okay.
Obisa say, when you become president, will you allow me to date one of your ministers?
Danado Sire Namasri.
Maybe say, hey, for I'm also there. How no, you know,
response by
but then the one who read now. Let me if response no mine. But I think he says own and they don't mean facilitators.
Okay,
and he rather use the opportunity now when you're not to engage. Some of the questions, he may not be able to give you yes or no, but I'll bet but if you see, I know me, Jesus catch and say he can't do that.
Okay.
He cannot allow you to. He can't, facilitate people's relationships and all that. However, he has great ideas for the nation. Not a few ideas. So it's quite humanly, and yet textbook, humanly. Only needing common now. Okay, even your view, now. Okay, so okay, made them empower seminar. Say he will listen.
Okay,
he gauges the mood. He is empathetic. Or you're very empathetic.
So you mean that the system is even able to read your mood?
Yes. Wait for it. Catch yourself. Calm down. You seem tensed. Calm down.
But how is that determined? Because
that's the power of artificial intelligence. The power of AI.
It's crazy, eh?
And we've developed it that way. Say and guess it. Once on the casa your sense how casual you are. No starting no can pigeon.
Yeah.
What can pigeon? No can pigeon. As I say, or guess it, we a Gen Z, we a younger person, we now we breaky or any other. Although on you details, we are by the way you speak, AI need to me, a guess it, a can be actual. Now we know our vibe, in a very
and fee and run more launch and also more hate
and that by 2 a.m. I mean, I met it or me age man. I would normally wake up very early. Over 80 something thousand.
80,000 plus engagement
and something. Yeah.
Wow.
Engagement. People were even at the time that Master now somebody was on. Be some question. Say or Twitter to be more moment translate. Be some one question. First question. Most people ask, excuse my language. Or no, maybe it's a silly question. I'm sure people want to just
try the system.
And one question that came a lot was Ghanaians say you were a liar. What do you have to say about it? That kind of so I saw that people want to clarify misconceptions.
Okay.
Somebody was asking, say, we hear you drink alcohol. What do you have to say about that? And questions are build this system. We didn't even think of,
Okay.
Because engaging the mood. I scanned through his speeches and his comments and the things he says, wherever what can be piano system, I pick it.
Okay.
Now or their money answers. It's quite interesting.
My main amount for messages ni bin twemu na Okay, Ken Sports, Ubusa said, would there be live commentary on Ghana's match? Yes, your number one sports station would definitely bring you the commentary. Paul Amenosoji also fantastic. Kwabena Ahmed said, wow, this is a great initiative. Kudos to Mr. Forsen and the entire team for such a great initiative. It is possible now, or they account. I think this one, Suleiman Kwenu said, what at all has Bawumia done that will make me go and waste my data? You may want to even put that question in there.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I would want to even put it
there. What at all have you done for me to waste my data on you? You can put in that question and see the answer that will come. Kwabena Ahmed, the BMO say, good afternoon. Great submission by Stephen Forsen. Yeah, that's a say also we're joining in. We know after campaign no mube guna na
ebe wo ho na debia it is learning.
Okay.
It has a machine learning ability.
Okay.
Debia na esua dia people can go there and be engaging.
Okay.
Another question I branching beside no.
Say what have you done?
Maybe no.
I don't say
I say maybe I say what at all has Bawumia done that will make me go waste my data. I say although ocean is spelling now or spelling waste.
Okay. Yeah.
Spelling here wrong, but still what you are trying to say.
Okay.
So it is that humanly.
Wow.
I said Dr. Bawumia has made significant contributions that justify voting for him, including digital transformation. He has spearheaded the digitalization of several government services, improving public services delivery.
The point is, question be abebu sebiano. Or bet take advantage of that to tell you in the policies.
It is a campaign tool. You see, people don't get to hear him.
Yeah.
People don't get to even listen. But when you now engage in say, you will read.
When what disadvantage be na? The downside be definitely, I'm sure, sir, there could be some limitations.
Okay, so AI is humanly, and humans make mistakes. So sometimes every AI has to hallucinate.
Okay.
And hallucination in AI, artificial intelligence, say asamna wo kano on tiwasia. Say one on one tiwasia. Or remember one time on no efili.
Okay.
For instance, Obi bisa question B. One of the questions Obi bisa is I say, what will Bawumia do if he becomes president in 2024? First for me, bisa human way question we are. What will be your answer in 2024? Will Bawumia be president in 2024? No.
Yeah.
You are thinking top of your mind, Bawumia will be a president if we vote for him in 2025. Yeah. But do you know how the AI answered it?
No.
Or kind of vision of Bawumia, what Bawumia will do? Then the person went on to ask, or should I yes have mistake, thinking say
the AI will
correct it. Say 2024 Bawumia can be president. Or not fair, say in his mind, he thinks the AI has made a mistake. I'm going to say no. AI knows Bawumia is the vice president, and he can be president 2024. Somebody went to sleep, woke up one morning. By the evening, he was president. As vice president, he was. So the AI is aware he is vice president. And if the president decides to resign today, by tomorrow, won't he be president? Then a dream. So this AI, a dream, yen dream.
It's a serious power.
Yeah, it's serious. I use AI a lot. I teach it. I encourage people to use it. This as Africa, when some technology comes, I take advantage. Before I become now, but for now, but if you continue to use AI, it enhances your work. It makes you more efficient. A human can work 2 days, and you can use AI to do it in 1 hour or 30 minutes. Now, why you're more productive, you use your time for other things that makes it better. So some of the downside maybe say, "Ebi anipa could be some question."
Okay.
1 year specific.
Into the
AI na no command something different.
Okay.
But say, now beside the right questions, about the right answers. That's basically it. We had fear, say, hey, what will be something that will not even help in our campaign. But we sat down, we've worked on this for over 3 months, training it, and we've gotten to a point that Philly said, a do level engage. So that's why we've opened it to the public.
Is it possible for anybody to upload a picture, a video, and interact with the AI and get comments from that?
For now, we are doing only text.
Okay.
Yeah, we have plans we are doing an update that will come with pictures. Okay. You can even do a voice conversation with it. You can do videos and all that. So it is growing. AI is very new in Ghana. Yeah. People are even getting to. Say, hey, I say, hey, Mungin this will be now I can't stand people. We have to let Ghanaians understand that there's a new technology called AI. I think the whole of Ghana, and if not, I'm not mistaken, Africa, because we met some international communities here, anyone would come on this. They said they've never heard it anywhere in Africa, so we use AI, the enhanced campaign. And the purpose of it is to let people know our policies. We in MPP believe election and propaganda. Letting people make informed decisions by being knowledgeable, being informed about policies. Now, to about original policies, so they are to about. And say we are going to say no, original policies so near friend to about. Now, your mind moving forward. See the emotions and the propaganda. So, they let the leaders are. At the end of the year, it's going to be a cyclical way. They be a baby bag near where you say, you use policies. Na nipa ne bana or ye ne djuma ne de janso ka so be say o ka na don ko ba so be free education ye gina ne so ama na ye o chance nti ye gina ye ngina policies ne fen to ya bana.
I just asked, where are you campaigning next week? Guess what? Dr. Bawumia will be in Accra this weekend. then heading to Kumasi next week.
That is true.
You can check his official website for the full schedule and updates.
Yes, it's true.
And they say we said we are new dear we are crowbacks.
Oh, this is the favorite food of every money. Madam, we were in Zambia. Shows the questions that we be sent and questions get to.
Responses. I would love to.
Now questions I am man be sent.
A man dear.
Obi say send me momo.
Hey,
you know, and some of the answers are very interesting. So now Obi so be a question as you are a Muslim. What's the guarantee that Muslims will vote for you? And I particularly love the response or say he's coming to be a president for the whole nation, not for a particular sect or a particular religion or a particular background. So he is campaigning to the whole Ghana. Whether you are a Muslim, you're a Christian, you're a traditionalist, he's campaigning to everybody, because when he comes, his policy is not there, but it's not for Muslims alone. So he's not hoping for only Muslims to vote for him, but he wants the whole Ghana to rally behind him to bring his bold solutions into fruition.
Wow. So we will say your favorite food. My favorite Ghanaian dish has to be jollof rice.
Okay.
There is just something about that spicy flavor that hits the spot, especially when it is well prepared.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So the feedback has been good since Enra more launches. I won't call it an app because mostly we know the app as a but when one a create Ghana for a year and I say more contracted to Abrofuya.
Baby, Ghana for me department at the digital campaign for Ghana for
really
Ghana for an a building you see that's the beauty about the digitalization. We have the expertise here. Which are most of government softwares, the apps are you developing in this government thing now, they are all built by Ghanaian companies, which I'm so excited about. I'm an IT person.
Yeah.
And to say, if we boom that particular industry, it means school, computer science, engineering, IT, this is local content. Department, digital campaign led by Dr. Ogesimble, putting together young koto. Then could you be a casa on your baby mania? One near building.
I see.
Big shout out to engineer.
How long did it take?
They're working on this.
A year?
No. It took us about 3 months.
Whoa.
Yeah. Building it itself was just maybe 2 weeks. But then it took us. Yo, yeah.
I said, "Oka said no free fita. Oba yo ye bibi say ya. Ose ma 1,000 Ghana. So na juma be na ye.
I mean, I'm a software engineer. My colleagues are also software engineers.
Okay.
Big shout out to the lead engineer on this project.
Okay.
That's engineer Blaze Ada, David Blaze Ada, a Ghanaian of Upper East region. Upper East region, Blaze Ada. He did a marvelous job on this, but there's a whole team. The testing of it, feeding it with information, all of that was greatly done. Because Blaze Ada, he was the lead engineer on this, and we are all working under the director of digital campaigns, Dr. Augustine Blade.
Yeah.
You know, his vision and the things he wants us to do and how he wants digital means to support the campaign to ensure yes, we will contribute towards the campaign to make sure you are Dr. Bawumia, a president, to continue with the good things that's what we've been up to.
So why are you as a Muslim always found in Christian churches? Or say, as Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, I appreciate your question. I believe that the Islamic communities are an integral part of our diverse society, and I am committed to addressing their needs and concerns. My vision is to create a tent big enough to accommodate all our peoples, irrespective of our different political and religious views. So let me ask this. I'm ancestors no so mo de ahye mu de da na ana
Dabi a picket from different sources. And algorithm. Question I will be saying, so otherwise, generative. It was a plain language now, and they can wear your computer codes. Plain language now, and they can see, or no, epic question. No, I search it through the whole lot of information I had there feeding. Now, with me, a gauge baby out ever fit. He always wants people to know, say, although he's a Muslim, and he's with his people, he is coming for the wider, population of Ghanaians. And yes, be a Christian phone call, not a Muslim phone call, not a traditionalist phone call. Or so be a fairly comfortable. Now, Obano Hona, Yenya Yebu or my boom, you're moving forward.
Interesting. I'll take questions on this. I don't know. Also, you can try. Now, feedback, Abenyano, you want to share with me. My team, almost busa several questions. Frank, what responses are you getting? I would love. Okay, so these are some of the questions. My team, ebusa behind the scenes. What are you going to do about Galamsey? And that's the response the robot has given. The plans to address Galamsey include ushering in a golden age of Ghanaian-owned small-scale mining for wealth, jobs, and other things, addressing illegal small-scale mining. And so that is also there. Let's see the other questions, Amodia Tumu, and how the system is responding. So, idea we a costume will be there. We are sure say Inkakum.
Interestingly,
about how much are we talking about?
It is a local yani building. Young Koto and baby. Yani international ya building. Near the atu ye server so ne airane ya Koto she fear bruchiri. That's the beauty about the software industry. That's why I'm very happy. Say in his policy, say he's going to train 1 million Ghanaian youths in software development, and it is particularly important because it's one of the fields that it's easy to set somebody up.
Okay.
I remember when I left university, I think 16 years ago, and I decided to set up my own business.
Okay.
The only thing I needed, I didn't need capital. In fact, I didn't need capital. And all I needed was my laptop, and I would be that I would be the old school.
There was skill.
Me share them within some few months, less than a year. Now I have been able to get enough money, to buy my first car, to get my rent a place, and I was living very comfortably, just because it's a very easy field to set Ghanaian youth up, and the job availability of this is not only in Ghana.
Yeah.
Say I do majority works for external, bodies. So I'm particularly happy about that 1 million youth training. These guys will become self-sufficient. They will not even get up and go to some company and go and look for a job. They can be in their rooms and work. And then Sunday will be asked how much this work these companies here, we can create an AI for these companies.
Service providers,
service providers. Some of the companies have AI chatbots.
That's true.
Maybe $1 million. What you seek? But you see, because it's a local knowledge now, we did this and it didn't,
And you're doing it for yourselves as a
we
part.
are doing it as a part, and we have the expertise in house.
So I just asked this question. You said if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But under your watch, the exchange rate is over the roof. What do you have to say? Or say, okay, maybe I'll come to this one. Or say the current exchange rate being high is a challenging situation. Wait, but I'll come back to what is on the screen now. Or say the current exchange rate being high is a challenging situation. But we are working hard to stabilize the economy and ensure that our currency remains strong. We have implemented policies that focus on economic growth and job creation, which will ultimately help us manage these fluctuations better. A similar question was asked. Given the cumulative depreciation of the cedi to the dollar under your economic we are Frank Brofo. Me producer and Brofo.
Or your economist,
Papa, we economist, lawyer, a man of many parts. Also, do you think you should be trusted with the economy for the next 4 years?
I love the question.
Yeah, I'll say the cedi has shown signs of stabilization over the past 8 years. The depreciation of the cedi against the US dollar improved from 54.2% to the end of November, and all of that. This trend of stability has continued into 2024. with a cumulative depreciation of 18. To anything say system no core Bank of Ghana system.
I baby, and say fact data no dey man no. Or if you are an economist, you get to understand. So can you say that it has been stable? I wish time now.
But it has also the tendency to be evasive. To be evasive, not to directly answer your question, but to sort of dance around it.
Question no answer. Maybe I will answer we expecting na we nya. Say inter we bisa no question no. We just say can answers and can bisa question.
Yeah, but some of the answers also may be very evasive.
It is maybe I may bisa say ono mensa. Maybe I minyanka. But so no me no mensa. I may not be happy about your answer because it's not what I gave, but that is the answer you have given. What's your question? Yeah, Obi say yeah about the cumulative. Me, I'm not an economist. When I'm not if you're just or not, what I say, what I say. What about facts? You can also go back and go and verify the percentages and the facts and all the amount.
Okay.
You know where to go and find those facts. It's easy.
To my question, which was, you said if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But under your watch, the exchange rate is over the roof. What do you have to say? You know?
It was not saying.
I say the exchange rates being high is a challenging situation. But we are working hard to stabilize the economy.
Honesty.
And ensure that our currency remains strong.
Honesty.
Senanka a physical one-on-one interviewer. And kebia nanun sikra and a follow-up will come.
Exactly.
You know, a follow-up will come, sort of trying to pin him to a somewhere or and for him to justify that today with the current situation there. But to this, it is more of like, it's a general answer. I find it quite evasive. It doesn't speak to Asamo Okaye and today the reality that faces us.
I wanted to read something, a publication I have made. I just published today.
Okay.
You know, so this app does away with innuendos and propaganda, and he sticks to the issue.
Okay.
The issue is what he has told you. Say, okay, say whatever thing you are thinking you want to hear, Biano. No, Krono no Wakacho say it is a problem. The problem is the exchange rate over the roof. No, we accept it honestly. I say it's a problem, but we are working hard to stabilize it. And for me, this is the most honest answer we can receive from a leader. You know, we all understand where and what Ghana has been through over the past few years, and how Ghana moved from 6 cedis a dollar to where to when it got to around 18 cedis. You know, it was a very short time. That was just after the COVID. Every country was doing everything possible to recover, and that's when we got there. But if we will be honest with ourselves, I think I say that the dollar has been quite stable over a very long period. No? It has been around it may be about 12 now, I could do 15, 16 now. So, and I'm that same. Yesterday I checked, it was around 16 cedis. I accompanied a friend to go buy dollars yesterday, not the OD2 coin.
Okay.
I am aware of that myself. Lisa, it was around 16 to 2 or so.
Would you say you accompanied a friend who has you bought $2 yesterday?
Because me trim na me who say you $10 accredited Forex Bureau.
That's right.
Accredited Forex Bureau. No, I get to know, say it has been around, and I was very surprised because some 3 months ago, it was around the same figure.
Okay.
And I still around the same figure. So the assertion, stability now is even good for business. Okay. Your bumpire say when he comes, when he has full control. Now almost deepen the gold for oil program. Then so many policies or there shall ebe reduce pressure on the dollar. No, ebema I am more stable if possible. Cry swat I come. But to me, this app presents himself as a transparent leader. It is to me, this is the most transparent any leader has been to us. Or then one mama. look at questions.
But this artificial transparency.
Yes, but it is easy for you to relate because these are his ideas. There are some leaders a minimum of Ghana. I won't mean you will be more. Because yes, because in the cancer or China can say such a person who will be say or the Bassa may be say manner a bad thing. They are no crab confused because or China or can say they say Adetia say Dr. Bawumia doesn't do that. Oko Nankpanduri and Obeka or no. Saa no ka oko agona abodom so obeka the same thing. Until the consistency in his statement and then the clarity in his vision is what has made this quite possible for us to do this for him. Inka the statement, then the vision, then the all over the place. It will be difficult.
But you essentially uploaded the manifesto, the Bold Solutions manifesto.
Exactly, and yeah, no.
But that is very consistent.
That one is consistent because I don't know a document. But my Osha answer questions I will be saying how many percentage of it is in the manifesto. Once the question I will be saying the majority is not even manifesto question. People are asking personal questions. People are asking things are working.
Your love for rice as
exactly. In Kaya wakase wa akokase wa enka obekase ochina ubisa obekase adecha ubisa obekase. So the bot is consistent because the man himself is consistent and he's clear in his thought. He's that direct.
Interesting. Openia menini di nkomo Stephen Forson or your director of IT Emma the New Patriotic Party enra omode abefo fufuru bi kura ba betumu a ene se Dr. Bawumia wo hwehwe no ebusa na asem na unya na eno ane se wakọ o smartphone so wo de se Chrome na wo de browse you se Microsoft Edge na wo de browse you se bibia wo de browse o phone so bia no se ne wo hwehwe website o phone so no omo se eno ane se wa type out bawumiagpt.com na ebia mawo question bia opeso obusa Dr. Bawumia bia no ubusa obema wo anu yie